All right, Grill Beast, how's it going? So here, let me adjust this camera right here just a little bit. Little bit. All right, let me know when you're on. There's like a little delay because I'm using the app to do this. How you doing, Instagram, Facebook? Let me know, everybody, if you can let me know you can hear me. That'd be awesome. I am about to prep my prime rib. Look at that beautiful beauty, thing of beauty. See, the bone's been cut off and tied back on. I didn't do it, the butcher did that. But we're gonna stick some garlic cloves. So look, I got garlic cloves to insert, and then I got some minced up garlic that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mix it with, I got fresh thyme here, right? I mean, it's a bunch of, it's like a handful. I just took it off the twigs. How you doing? Baker Boys Barbecue. Kent Hawthorne, Bayou Rick, what's going on? All right, so I'm gonna wait for a few people to get on. If you guys can let me know how many people are on, that'd be awesome. Kenny Franken, how you doing, buddy? It is about afternoon, so just like last year on Christmas Eve, I did a Bloody Mary. This time I didn't do the candied bacon on there, but I do have some shrimp. I got my olives, got my celery, and I got my spicy green beans. Tasting good. So, what's everybody doing today? Let me know how many people's on if you could. That way I know what I got here. Karen, how you doing? Dan Mayer, how you doing? David Estrie? Jason, Kenneth, 62. All right, that's not bad. Wade, Chris, Coffer, how you doing? All right, so look, I promised yesterday that I'd come on and I'd show everybody how I'm going to do my prime rib. This is an 8-pound prime rib. It was given to me and my family by Bayou Rick. Really appreciate it. You're blessed to have friends in your life, right? So Kenneth, 85 on. So look, if you guys want to share this, that would be kind of cool, right? So the only thing I'm using my Beast Nitro, but let me get this all ready to go. Now, I've had this thing out for a few hours, letting it get up to room temperature. And I'm not putting it on for a couple more hours. I'm not going to put it on until probably about 2 o'clock. And so it's going to sit with all this rub. So it's very basic, right? I got fresh thyme. We're going to put some garlic down in there. I got some garlic cut up. And then we're also doing minced garlic on the outside, and lots of salt and lots of pepper. It's a big piece of meat, so it needs a lot of stuff to get into it. Sean, how you doing? Lots of people doing prime rib. So anyway, I just want to show you. I promised I would show you what I'm going to do to my prime rib. And if you have any questions, let me know. And I'm gonna do another live feed later on. Probably when I put it on, I'm doing mac and cheese. Where's my list of stuff that I'm doing? I have a list somewhere. Baked potato, mac and cheese, Brussels sprouts on the grill. Everything's done on the smoker on the grill. Everything. I actually rarely cook in the house. I do. But I needed these shrimp real quick for my Bloody Mary, so I put those in a skillet. And they're delicious. And I actually used, the seasoning I used on them was Salt Licks steak seasoning. It's delicious. Jared Hogan, what's going on? Bobby Jordan. I will take another drink. I will. How many people we got on right now? So the first thing I'm going to do Can y'all see okay? Let me bring this up. Tilt this down. Now, you won't see my face, but you will see what I'm doing. So basically, I'm going to stick holes in here, and I'm going to stick cloves of garlic down in there. Just get it deep down in there, right? Hold on. Shove it down in there. There you go. Don't worry about that hole. It'll seal right back up. That hole will seal up. I got plenty of garlic for this. This is going to be a garlicky, but like I said, it's a big piece of meat. It can handle all this stuff. All right. Got any questions going on? I'm doing the prime rib. There you go. Y'all hanging out with your families today? Let me know what's going on. Let me know what's going on. So I also took and I scored up my fat because when I put this rub on, I want it to get past that fat and get into the meat, you know, as much as possible. Let me stick a little bit down here. I'm almost done with the garlic. We might have to come out with a garlic injector. Let me see. I think this is going to be the last piece. Yeah. All right. So we got that taken care of. I still got a bunch of garlic there. All right, so what I'm going to do now, where's my olive oil? Is I'm going to mix olive oil in with my thyme. Thyme is on my side. There you go. And I'm going to throw all this garlic in there. I'm probably going to need some more oil. Yeah, it's going to need more. Now the salt and the pepper, I'm going to mix. I'm going to put on there after I rub this on. All right. 135 people. That's not bad. People are hanging out today. All right. So look. I got this, and it's. You don't want it too soupy, but you don't want it too thick either, right? And so now. You just start rubbing it on there. You just rub it in, get on the sides. I'm not going to get any on the bone. I'm not going to waste it like that. I just want to get, you got all this meat right here. You want to make sure you get stuff on there too. There, it looks about like, I think that looks pretty good. What do y'all think? Pretty, not bad? Not bad? So what I want to do now, it's going to get a little bit messy. Change my gloves. I'm going to take and I'll put a boatload of salt and a boatload of pepper on it, right? I'll put my salt on first. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean off my my shakers. Lots of pepper. Shouldn't even have bothered using gloves. Anybody got any questions? 175, not bad. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna let that sit for probably a couple hours, right? And that's an 8-pound prime rib, Josh. We're eating it like about 4 or 5 o'clock. I don't really have a set time. 185 people, that's cool. Do they make powdered pepper grinders? They do. And it'd be nice if I had one right now. Because I just got all my meat stuff. I'm going to have to clean those things off. But, you know, it is what it is. So, Merry Christmas Eve. And if you have any questions or anything, let me know. I will be back on in a couple hours when I go to put that in. And show you how to do my smoked mac and cheese. All that kind of good stuff. And, yeah, man, you're welcome. Tell your wife you're welcome, Kenny. Kay, I was going to smoke my 22-pound prime rib. Oh, man, you got a 22-pound prime rib? That's a big one. So, Sean, why trust? Oh, you mean with the bone? Because the bone's going to add flavor. So, I'm going to show you. I'm actually going to make... I'm going to do my, I'm going to do it. So I'm actually going to put it in here. I'm going to pile this up with a, what's called like a Mariquois. I think I'm saying that right. Which is basically onions, celery, and carrots. So to have a bed. And then it's going to go bone side on top of that, which it's going to actually be about this high. And I'm going to put a little bit of broth and wine. And in that way, the fat from the prime rib will mix with all that. It's never going to be sitting in liquid. It's always going to be above that. But the liquid will be underneath that Mariquois. And it will make a roux out of it when it's all done. But I'll show you how to do that when I go to put it on. So, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in about 2 hours. Peace out. All right, everybody, we are back. So, just like I said, I'm gonna come on here. Let me see if I can get comfortable. Come on here and let me show you how I'm doing this. So, when somebody first sees this, they're gonna say, "Oh, he's doing it like a roast." I'm not doing it like a roast. This Mariquois is gonna keep the prime rib out of the liquid. right? So I'm going to put a little bit of beef stock in here, a little bit of red wine. And let me see who we got on here right now. So, and what you want to make sure of, you want to make sure it's two things. You want to make sure the liquid doesn't dry out, but you also want to make sure that it doesn't get up and touch the rib roast either, because we don't want that soaking in liquid. We just want the fat from this to drip into here and mix with the beef stock and the red wine. And then after this is done, what we're going to do is take this out. We're going to strain everything out of it and have just the liquid. And we're going to make a little roux out of it. Okay? Jennifer Bates, what's going on? Bill, David, Kenny, how y'all doing? All right, look. So, also, I waited like 2.5 years to get my meter block. 2.5, actually, no. I think it's been like 3.5 years waiting for this thing. I ordered a meter block from Meter when they were doing the GoFundMe page or the crowdfunding, whatever the heck you call that. And I actually just got it like a couple months ago. I haven't even used it. I'm using it on this. Like we have our own quick read thermometer, and it's actually really, really good. So I'm going to test my thermometer that I know is really good against the meters, right? But the meter one you can leave in. So anyway, I'm going to put just a little bit of beef stock in here. Okay. And like I said, you don't want to put too much. And you want to make sure you pile your vegetables up so it keeps the prime rib out of the liquid. So, and a lot of this is going to evaporate, but it's also going to mix with the fat. So I used a whole thing. Plus you got the bone at the bottom of this too that's going to help keep it out of the liquid. And then you want to pour some red wine, either a Merlot or a Cab. And you can do Chianti or something like that too, but for the most part, you know, and I got like a third of a bottle, almost a half a bottle. Now the rest of it's for me. So I don't know if you guys use these things. They're aerators. They add to your wine. They make sure that it adds air to your wine. So if you don't have time to let it breathe, even if you do, you put one of these aerators on, and it's kind of like giving mouth to mouth to wine, adding air to it. It'll take and make a $10 bottle of wine taste like a $30 bottle of wine. A $30 to a $70 bottle of wine. I'm telling you, it elevates all your wine. Now, it ain't you can use it on Barefoot or some of them really cheap wines, but they're still very cheap wines. It's not, you're not going to do much to help those. But like this is like a $12, $15 bottle of wine, and it probably makes it like a $30 bottle of wine. I don't know, something like that. Merry Christmas, Robert Watkins. So anyway, I got my probes in here. Now, what I did is I'm doing all four. I'm kind of like overkilling the probes. But I want to see what the temperature is in the center and on the outside, just so I can regulate it. But honestly, you only need one, if any at all. I'm starting it off. I'm going to do it on the. I'm doing it on the Pit Boss. I'm starting it off at like 500 degrees. I'm going to do 500 for the first 20, 30 minutes, and then I'm kicking it down to like 225. It's probably going to take about 2 hours to cook, but I'm going to get it to like 120, 125, yank it off. That's rare. And then the temperature's still going to rise a little bit as it's resting, and that should take it to a nice medium rare. And I want it to the bottom side of the medium rare, like 130, like when we're ready to eat it. So, like I said, that's right, Shannon. Are you hungry yet? So, can you see the Pit Boss? So that's humming like right around 190, 185. I mean 485, 490, something like that. And that's what we want. Stick that bad boy right in the center. So let's set a timer. I'm gonna set my timer to, let me lift this up a little bit so I don't have to duck down. Jason. Yeah, it's not gonna help Boone's Farm Wine either. It's not gonna help box wine either. So I don't do box wine or anything like that. Let me see. So I need a timer here. Dude, if you guys can share this video, I'd appreciate it. Can you tell me how many people are on? Sup, Chaz? Yeah, if you can just let me know how many people are on, it just gives me an idea what kind of reach we're getting. Last time we did pretty good. We had, what was it? 185, 190? That's a lot of people, man. Nice. And I appreciate that. But yeah, if we can get a lot of shares, that'd be awesome. That tells Facebook it's a good video, right? So anyway, I need a timer, and I'm going to go for 20 minutes. I might let it go a little bit longer. I'm going to see what the color looks like on the outside, and then I'm going to crank it down to 225, which is lower than most people go on a prime rib. But that's the way I want to do it, right? You do what you do, I do what I do. All right, so 20 minutes. I'm starting that bad boy. So 20 minutes I'm going to cut it down to 225. And I got some mac and cheese going. I got 3 different kinds of cheese that I'm putting in it. Right now I just got the noodles done. I took and stuck a stick of butter in it. Let that melt down. I'm just letting that sit. I'm not even going to put it together until an hour, because I'm going to cook that for about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. I'm going to use 2 cans of evaporated milk, salt and pepper, 3 types of cheese. I got 3 8-ounce cuts of cheese. I got pepper jack, I got sharp cheddar, and I think it's Monterey Jack, something like that. I'm going to use probably almost all that cheese. And so we got 110, 98, right about that. So that's cool. That's not bad. I'm doing baked potatoes. I'm doing Brussels sprouts. I am doing like a little salad, little side salad, right? And we got apple pie, and we might do some cookies in the on the mats in the smoker too. So what do you guys think? I'm thinking about getting a gas grill. So Lowe's and Home Depot have gas grills on sale. I'm thinking about putting one right there. I've been thinking about getting one for a while. Actually, about a year. I haven't had a gas grill in probably 5, 6, 7 years. Actually, 10 years it's been since I've had a gas grill. I still love my Weber. I still love the barrel houses. I love my freaking Pit Boss. I love my flat top. But sometimes you just want to come out here, fire it up, and throw a burger on. You know, and the Pit Boss works good for that too, but I think I waste a lot of pellets when I do all that kind of stuff. And I was looking at one at Home Depot, and it actually has a smoker box. So that might be the one. And it's on sale. I'm going to go see how many they have. And if they have a bunch of them, I'll wait until after Christmas, see if they drop down in price again. But anyway, so yeah, Aaron, I know. Once I start running my mouth, viewership drops off, and that's cool. What's up, Tyler? We're going to throw some shrimp on the Barbie, but no, I'm going to throw them in a cast iron skillet actually. But see, if I had the gas grill, I'd be rocking it out on some shrimp on the gas grill. It's just so easy. Jeff, meal fit for a beast. It is. So like an hour before this prime rib is done, I'm going to move it to the side, and I'm sticking the macaroni and cheese in there and have smoked macaroni and cheese. I don't want to smoke it much, you know, because pasta, stuff like that, it absorbs smoke very easy. So you don't want to overdo it. You want people to still like it. Yeah, the Charbroil infrared. I'll take a look at that. I'm just trying. I don't want to spend a bunch of money on it. You know what I mean? I don't need a $600, $700, $800, or $1,000 gas grill. I just want something like $200, $150. But there was one at Lowe's, and it was a Charbroil, had 5 burners, $199. Not bad. Like 600, enough to do like 30 burgers. So, you know, like 650 square inch piece. But I'm going to see what Home Depot has, see what the quantity is, and You know, after Christmas, that shit's getting knocked down. Excuse me for my cussing. What pellets you know what, dude? I couldn't find the daggone lumberjack pellets, so I'm just using the Pit Boss pellets, which are okay. Pit Boss pellets, the competition blend, I think they're fine. What I don't like about them is if you're trying to get a lot of smoke flavor, it doesn't do well with that. I don't think so. Lumberjack pellets are better. Now I actually could have. Man, that thing smells good already. Holy crap. Actually, let me see. Let's see what these temperatures look like. I know it just started. I know that, everybody. But we can just see. So like my number 4 probe seems off. I don't know. So can y'all see that? So my ambient temperatures are all over the place. I got 451, 430, 402, and 339. So something's not very accurate with that. My internal temperatures, one of them says 58 degrees, 53, 57, and 52. So the 2 outside probes are probably the 57 and 58. The inside probes are probably the 52 and 53. So it looks like the internal temperature probe, part of the probe, is pretty accurate. The outside doesn't look accurate at all. So I'm not using it for the outside temperature to be accurate, because I can just set that daggone Pit Boss and that'll be the temperature that it is, because it does a pretty good job. Aaron. Aaron is busting my balls. Yeah, I do. I need that gas grill to go with the liquid smoke. I do use liquid smoke every now and then, people. And don't laugh at it. It actually is smoke. It's not a chemical at all. And there is a time when you use it and a time when you don't use it. So no, I'm not using liquid smoke today. What Chad say? What did Chad say? Chad, Craigslist, used Weber. Oh yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. Maybe I should look on Craigslist or the Facebook Marketplace. That's what I should do too. What else? What else? Yeah, no, right. I thought that was a good price for a 5 burner, man. And it was a name brand. Now, they have a better deal at one that's at Home Depot, the one that has the smoke box with it. Now, I don't know what that means. I didn't see the picture of it. I'm going to go check it out. But it was like $199, 5 burner. The BTUs were even higher. So, you know, I don't know, man. I haven't used a gas grill in so long. You know, but I just want the convenience of it. I mean, like I said, I still got all my other stuff. It's all cool. I just want some convenience, you know, because I don't, anybody who knows me they know I work frickin' all the time, and I don't always have time to spend out here like I used to and just hang out with the daggone smokers and grills and you know, Dan. So yeah, evaporated milk does make it better. I actually use evaporated milk in my mashed potatoes and everything. I don't even buy milk anymore. If I need milk, I use evaporated milk, and it's actually a little bit more creamy. How many people we got on now? Is it down to this 5 yet? And how many shares did we get? If y'all can still share this. Yeah, so yeah, gas grill for burgers, kebabs, anything like that. You know, it is what it is, right? Some people don't have time to mess around. I got rid of the gas grill a while ago, but I used to love my Weber. Yeah, so I used to have a really nice gas grill, and like I said, it was about 10 years ago, and at that time I was all hardcore. I wanted to go all charcoal, all wood. I got rid of the gas grill, and I got a offset smoker. Loved that thing. Did good for a while, got bored with it, got rid of that, and then went and got me a stump smoker, which was hands down the best smoker I've ever owned in my life. But that was $3,500. So down to 54 people. All right. So that's cool. We'll bump it up again when I take the meat out, right? So so yeah, and so what am I doing? I'm doing the mac and cheese, baked potatoes, I need to do some bacon for my baked potatoes. Um, Brussels sprouts. I got some snap beans. I might do some snap beans too. And like I said, I got apple pie. I didn't make the apple pie. The apple pie was made at Rouse's. It's not like from a factory. It is. Well, you know what? I don't freaking know. I'm assuming they made it at Rouse's. It had Rouse's name on it, but that doesn't mean anything. But it looks good. I didn't feel like making a pie. I'm not much of a baker. My one daughter wants to make cupcakes, so we'll probably do that today. Lindell, Wade Anchors kept mine under cover roof as well as a grill cover. I don't do grill covers at all. I actually throw my grill covers away. I don't mess with them because my grills do not sit there long enough to be covered up. You know what I mean? I'm always using them for mainly for shows and testing out products and all that stuff. So my stuff is not sitting there unused. And to be honest, every time I've ever had a grill cover, I'd always melted it. I'd throw it on before the grill was cooled down enough or something like that, just not paying attention. So I'm always undercover, and so I don't feel I need a grill cover at all. Dwayne, he says, who that bitch is? See the Saints? They kicked ass. The Ravens kicked ass. I know some other teams kicked ass. Man, that smells good already, man. Oh, man, I want to look at it so bad, but I can't. I can't. I want to see what my timer says. Okay, so we're 11 minutes in. So another 10 minutes, we're gonna another 10 minutes, we are gonna cut that thing down to 225 and go kick back for a little bit. I might even run up there to Home Depot while I'm not doing nothing. But the kids are in here. I need to go spend some more time with them, enjoy my wine. I had to graduate from Bloody Mary to my wine. I'm not a big Bloody Mary fan. I'm not that good at making them. It seems like my Bloody Marys are always missing something. So there's a place in Gretna, Louisiana. And for some reason, I cannot think of the daggone name of it. But it's a big breakfast place. Been there forever. And they make Bloody Marys in there. And those are the best ones I've ever had. But anyway, Bears and Saints in the Super Bowl. I'm thinking Saints and Ravens in the Super Bowl. That's who I want. Anybody want to go up against me on that? Huh? I'll bet a beastometer. It's the Saints and the Ravens. And I don't know what you guys want to bet. Crazy day. Missed part 1. Merry Christmas to you too, Logan. Need to make cameras to go inside this. Yeah, you know, the problem with that is the soot would just block up the lens anyway. So Franks, I'm assuming you're talking about cooking some Franks. I don't know. Let me see. Jeff Robinson, how you doing, man? Get back to work, buddy. Who else we got here? Jem Biddle, Michael Mance, Peace. Let me see. David Graven. Can't stand to drink it, but buttermilk is great to cook with. Oh, you know, right. Yeah, buttermilk. You use a buttermilk for a lot of stuff, man. But yeah, I don't like drinking buttermilk at all. I can't stand it. So what's this link to Facebook stories? Kenny Franken, I don't know what that link is for. Because I can't click on the link. So get rid of my gas grill. Or I'm just kind of scrolling through these comments to see if there's anything. Hey, Matt Fuller, how you doing? Karen? Fernando. Dude, I just like saying Fernando. Sorry about that, buddy. Rich. Eugene. Rachel. Matt. What chat? Oh, wait, I think I already said that. Andrew. Trying to see who else is on here. Dan. Bill Brown. Tia? T-E-A-H. Tia? From Austin, Texas. So, anyway, look, I'm cutting out of here. That's it. Cheers to everybody. Again, Merry Christmas. hope you're spending time with some family or some friends. And if you're not, hop on the phone with one, and or go into the group and say hi and chit chat with people in there. You know, dude, I've been alone on Christmas before, and that's not always fun. So if you're alone and you need somebody to talk to, dude, we got the group. Dude, I'm gonna be doing a live feed again. You can come on and talk to me. All right. So that's it. I'm cutting out. I'll be back on in a couple hours. All right. Peace out, y'all. All right, Grill Beast. So we're on like our third live feed for today. Let me kind of adjust my camera for Instagram. So I figured this could be a nice little video to do, and I'm about to make the ajou for the prime rib. Now, if you remember, when I did my prime rib, by the way, it's sitting over here resting right now. I did that Mariquois, right? And I mixed some beef broth and some red wine. And then the drippings from the prime rib dripped into, the beef and the red wine. And this is what we have left. It's kind of, I can't really... Yeah, you can kind of see it. And you can kind of see a fat layer on top of it, right? Now, if you have one of those fancy-dancy little things that separate the fat from the juice, more power to you. I don't have one of those things. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take and skim as best I can the fat and use that in my skillet first. And I'm going to make a roux with it. A little bit of a roux, right? And then I'm going to use the juice to make the ajou. Ajou! So, anyway, I don't know who we got on here right now. If somebody could tell me how many people we have on, that'd be helpful. If you guys can share this, that'd be awesome. No, so John has a fat separator. I never think to get one. It'd be handy. You know what I mean? But Dave Fox, Merry Christmas to you. Kevin, Shannon Castle, Kevin Petty, Joe Nogle. I hope I got that right, buddy. Jason, how you doing? Oh, cheesecloth works, but I want to use the fat. So it's not like I want to discard it because the fat has a lot of flavor in it, right? I know some people get the fat off because they want to discard it, right? I don't want to. I want to use it. So anyway, let me, like I said, I'm going to, oh, look at that. Yeah. So so most of this is going to be fat that I'm getting off, right? Make sure I get enough in here. I also have some duck fat that I don't get to use very often. I could use that too. So let me see what I got. I only want like maybe that much flour, something like that. Make the roux up. You want to do this because you want to burn off that flour taste. Yeah, see how that's doing? Oh man, that smells delicious. Oh my God. So we're not making like a gravy, like a thick gravy. We want it to be nice and thin. We just want a lot of flavor in there, right? Oh man, yeah, this is good. Let that burn a little bit. So, Bayou Rick, how you doing? Share the feed. Yeah, everybody, if you could share the feed. Can you tell me, can you tell me 65, 66? Yeah, just if you can just keep me tuned in to how many people are watching. That'd be awesome. Kevin, how you doing? All right, so look. All right. Man, it smells so good. All right, so now what I want to do is I just want to pour in pour that in. See how that's like thick, right? We don't want it that thick, but I just want to get this. I hate electric stoves. So, yeah, see how thick that is? We want to get rid of that. But we want to make sure it's, so we got plenty here. So we do just a little bit at a time. Because we want it to be the right consistency, right? We don't want it to be like gravy. Because we're not doing mashed potatoes. We're actually doing, some baked potatoes. So I got those in right now. The only thing I got left, so look. This is, oh man. You know what I haven't done? I haven't done my bacon yet. So this is my macaroni and cheese. It's got 3 cheeses in it. It is going to be rocking. Actually, I'm going to take a taste of it right now. This is, oh my God. It's really good. I need to fry some bacon up because I need bacon for my my baked potato. Hold on. All right, so hold on. I think it's a little bit thick still. I'll tell you what, it smells amazing. You want to take a peek at the prime rib? So, let's see. Point this down a little bit. That's the prime rib right there. Got a little bit of blood running out. We'll see how it is. The temperature is pretty good. It's got it tinted. I'm a little nervous, expensive cut of meat. My temperatures on one end was like, the last I checked it, which was like probably 20 minutes after it had been resting, was like 131 on one side and 127 on the other. So I think that should come out perfect. Should. I'll tell you what, this smells, so look, see, it's not a gravy, it's very thin, but it's not, you know, it's not like thin like the liquid, right? So look, I can save this and use this again too, and I will. I'm not throwing that away. Actually, what I might do, no, actually, I'm going to just save that. So, look, what I'm going to do is we're going to do one last live feed, and it'll be when I cut the prime rib, right? So you'll see, and I'm not going to, I could cut it beforehand just to see how it turns out, but I'm not going to. I'm going to see, you guys are going to see it when I see it, right? And so if I screwed it up, you're going to see I screwed it up. And if I didn't screw it up, you're going to see I didn't screw it up. And John Starskovich, how you doing? Dwayne Putinall, how you doing? Let me see. Lucas, Raymond, Dan, Michael. Let me see. What's the talk about the cast iron skillet? I always use cast iron. That's all. It's really that's all I got. It's cast iron. I do have a couple of stainless steel pans, but they're all my skillets are cast iron. Dan, how you doing? Gary Lee, how you doing? Who else we got? Cindy, Merry Christmas to you. Phil, Hutch's Gourmet Barbecue, how you doing? Lucas, I already said that. Peter, Mike. How many people we got on right now, y'all? What else we got? Casey's Hot Rumor, how you doing? So, Casey's Hot Rumor was actually a racehorse. I don't know if you guys know that, but that's what, you know what? Your name is actually slipping my mind right now. Casey's Hot Rumor, but it will come to me in a minute. Kevin, how you doing? Matt, Kenny, David Gravin, George. I'm just kind of scrolling through here just to see who's on. Joe, and then I got one I can't pronounce. Isdro, ISIDRO, Isdro Sid. Dude, I'm sorry, I know I don't have your name right, but thanks for being on here. Nia, Kevin, who else? I'm trying to find names I haven't. Gordon, how you doing? All right, look, everybody on here. Joe, thanks a lot for coming on. I truly, truly appreciate it. We still got, all right, we're down to like 64. That's because I'm running my mouth. Cheers to you. I'm going to do one more live feed tonight. I don't know, maybe two. I know I'm doing one when I cut the prime rib. Me and the kids are going to be sitting there. I'm about to pull the baked potatoes off. I have snap beans I'm going to throw in the grill. I have some Brussels sprouts I'm throwing on the grill. I'm going to use the screen for both of those. Right? I've never done snap beans on the screen, so I'm going to be very interested how that turns out. I might use a mat. I don't know. Maybe I should use the mat. Actually, you know what? I don't know. I'm going to use the screen. If it turns out good, it turns out good. Uh-oh. All right. I'm going to have to play with this a little bit. Oh, man. It smells so good. You know what? I think I'm going to take and probably add... Oh, man. I don't know. That's pretty beautiful. I might add a little bit more juice to that. Joe Burns, how you doing? Albert, Merry Christmas from the best place in the planet, San Diego, California. I love San Diego. San Diego has some of the best restaurants in the country. They really do. Man, they have some great food in San Diego. And I live right outside New Orleans. We got great food here too. And actually, it depends on what kind of food you're talking about, right? Different parts of the country have great food. But I tell you what, I've been to San Diego half a dozen times. I have yet to have bad food there. I'm telling you. I'll probably just jinx myself. Cindy, how you doing? Dan, I'm curious about the snap beans on the mat. Yeah, so I don't know how that's going to turn out. I'm not sure if I want to do the mat or the mesh on the beans. I know the Brussels sprouts I can do either way. So I have to think about that a little bit. I'm kind of leaning towards the mats, I think. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just going to do it and see how it turns out. Then I just got my garlic bread to do. I'm going to do a little bit of a cold salad. And we're done. We'll be able to eat. I've been cooking all day. It's almost 7 p.m. Good thing we're late eaters. So we're probably eating about 9 o'clock. And so my prime rib might even be cold by then. So I might have to heat it up. I don't know. Anyway, y'all take it easy. Please share the feed. And that's it for right now. I'll talk to y'all later. All right, Girl Beast. We're about to cut into this prime rib and see how I did. All right. We got the kids here. And we got an extra one.
Don't put me on our camera, David.
She's embarrassed. She's trying to hide her head. I'm going to call your mama.
Okay.
All right, so look. I'm going to cut this prime rib. I don't know if it turned out good or bad. I think it turned out good. I don't know. I still got to cut the bone off of it. It's been sitting here sweating. I need to... Got juices about to run off here.
Dad, you're supposed to drink that. No, you're not.
No, we're not Indians.
That's racist. No.
That's racist, David.
I mean, like, it's...
All right, so let me see what's going on here. Who's on? If you can let me know how many people are on, that'd be awesome. So look, let me put this plate aside.
Yeah, I'm joining your
Pull this over here. Can everybody see it? Let me turn that volume down, sweetheart.
You got 83, 80, pretty
Okay.
much 90 people on.
Okay. All right. So we're going to see just how this turned out. I need to cut the bone off of here. And let me get some napkins because I'm going to get messy here in a second. All right. So we'll turn this bad boy over. Cut the strings. All right. Pull the bone off. Bam. So this is going to be good beef ribs later on tonight.
We got 160, 170.
All right. So now take the strings off. Here, take care of that. All right.
I'm not touching it.
Oh, stop.
I'm not touching it.
The kids are scared.
I'm not touching
All right, so look. I'm going to, hold on. Let me see. David, Rick, 150 people. All right. That's good. 200. Kip Chandler. All right. So look. I'm going to go right here. There you go. That actually doesn't look bad. Look at that.
Seems a little surprised.
That's a medium rare. And then we're going to go another slice. My kids are scared.
Shut up. I'm not scared. I will fight the beef.
Yeah, you will.
Dude, this is actually pretty good. Look at it. There's the garlic chunks that were in there, right? Another garlic chunk.
We got 3 people.
So anyway, I can actually cut this one a little bit.
Yeah, I wish this many people joined my live feeds.
Hold on. Dude, this is tender. It's falling
I
apart.
don't know what that means.
Someone said they want the end piece.
Huh?
Someone said they want the end piece.
Yeah, a lot of people like the end piece.
I don't see
Alright, so anyway.
Don't know what that means.
Alright. Oh my god, this is falling apart. This is nice.
That sounds
People
like a
say
bad
good
thing.
job.
Like the song.
No, look. Alright. So anyway, what do y'all think? I think it turned out good. Let me cut a piece. Hold on.
Are they gonna watch us eat?
No.
Okay, the Lord.
Right?
That's weird.
You're an ugly ear.
So, it's good. Hey, let me add something to it. Hold on.
What is that? Is that gravy? What is that?
Gravy.
Don't look like gravy.
So I'm gonna hit a piece with that.
Hit.
That skillet was hot. All right. So anyway, let me.
Having fun just eating there in front of us?
Tyler. Well,
It's good.
say that out loud.
It's good.
You want to taste it?
You just gave her nothing.
No.
Yeah. Try it.
I don't want her fork.
All right.
I want my own piece.
All right. Anyway,
People said they want
not bad.
They want what?
Not bad at all. All right. So anyway, that's the cutting of the prime rib. The cutting of the rib. All right. Anyway. Oh yeah. So I can add some horseradish to that, like John Starskovich said. We have. So don't laugh at my garlic bread. I burnt my garlic bread just a little bit. I got baked potatoes. I got my au jus. I got my mac and cheese. Got my bacon for my potatoes. We got the chives all cut up. I did those. Snap beans on the Groby screens. Also did Brussels sprouts on the screens. And that's pretty much it. That's our Christmas Eve dinner. And a bottle of wine. So, I hit 300. Whoa. 300 people. All right. Dude, that's rocking on Christmas Eve. So, appreciate everybody coming on. Oh, I forgot to put my logo on the right-hand side there. Hope y'all have a Merry Christmas. I'll probably be on tomorrow, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. I don't know. We'll be eating leftovers and all that kind of good stuff. Let me see who's on. How many people we got on now? How many people's on now? Scrape the bread. Dude. No, actually, it's not that... Well, it is kind of... It'll be fine. You dip it in some of that jus and it'll be good. It'll be good. All right, you did a good job. All right, thanks a lot, Kenny. Appreciate it. I think the roast turned out really good. 89 right now. So it went from 300 to 89. Awesome. All right. Anyway, everybody have a Merry Christmas. I'll be on tomorrow, checking with you guys. Like I said before, if you spend a Christmas alone, go in a group, talk to some people, message me, I'll message you back, you know. And, you know, I've been alone on Christmas before. I know it can be a lonely time. And, but you know what, in today's day and age, it really doesn't have to be. You got Facebook, you got all kinds of stuff on the internet, and a way that you can just, you know, hang out with people virtually. And, you know, and that's pretty cool too. Anyway, enjoy your night, and we're going to enjoy ours. All right, peace out, everybody.